We lost Marie's mother this week, and I got to get out of here and get back down to Clover with the family in just a little bit. So I apologize. I don't want to be disrespectful to any of the inductees. So congratulations to each and every one of you. It's a good night to be a Mountaineer, isn't it?
Yes.
A little bit of Kings Mountain Hall of Fame on Saturday and a little bit of Raider Rear on Friday night.
Yes.
This record, I know you like it. Tonight I have the privilege to induct, in my opinion, one of the best female basketball players in Kings Mountain history.
Yes.
The stats. Third leading scorer, 1,160 points in 3 years, and she only played sophomore through senior. Senior year led the first conference championship since Kings Mountain joined the state association. Their team record her senior year is 22-5, coached by Nancy Scoggins. I guess I should have hung around a couple more years. She was conference player of the year. She was the first female basketball player selected to the North Carolina East-West basketball game, which is a very prestigious award. Her senior year, she was conference tournament, scored 70 points in 3 games during the tournament. It's the only person that I've ever known that really didn't want to play basketball. Read the article in the paper, she actually made that comment. She was driven to be a cosmetologist. And with all these accomplishments, she stayed true to her heart when she got through playing sports. And that's what she did. She turned down all these different type of collegiate scholarships that she had available to her. I had the privilege to coach Trina her sophomore year. And when she walked in the gym, I mean, it was easy to notice that she was an athlete. She could run, she could jump. She had dominated at the middle school because she could jump through the gym. But Trina had one problem when she moved to the high school level. She couldn't use her left hand. And when we used to do drills, I'd make Trina put her hand behind her back. And she would get angry. I don't know if you've ever seen Trina when she gets angry, but she stomps.
Go.
And she would stomp and stomp, and I never changed. So one day, and I had the privilege to coach Diane Williams, in my opinion, also one of the best athletes in Kings Mountain history. Diane was smart, she was strong, and so one day we ran low post. I told Diane the signal was this: take her right hand away from her. So we did. We ran the low post, Trina couldn't score. We ran the low post, Trina couldn't score. We kept running until Trina almost quit on me. Diane wore her out. She was strong, she couldn't push Diane around. That day, she took that challenge. When you started running the drills every day after that, she started working on that left hand. And when she started working on that left hand, she was unstoppable. They couldn't stop her. I had 3 ladies in the middle, Diane, Cheryl, Good, Trina. We ran a triangle, and we just wore people out in the middle. It didn't matter. So, Trina was one of those athletes that I've never been around. Some of you who played sports, played basketball, you ran suicides. We'd run 10, 11, 12 suicides. I ran those girls to death because we ran 5 different press offenses, and one of them was a man-on-man in 1981, which was unheard of in female basketball. I would run Trina till her tongue hung out, and she would still come by and tell me, "God bless you, Coach Brinkley." I love you, Coach Brinkley. I have never been around an athlete that would do that to me. She was a joy to coach. So I'm just going to tell 2 quick stories. And I'm so delighted that Diane's here because she's part of one of the stories. We played Burns. Kings Mountain hadn't beaten Burns in years, and we were at Burns. Diane being Diane, I know Diana Bridges, she's smiling because she knows how good basketball is at Burns. We got it down. Diane recovered a jump ball underneath our basketball goal with a couple seconds left in the game. I called timeout. I turned to Diane, I said, "Diane, can you get the jumps?" She said, "Yes, sir." I said, "Trina, that drop step we've been working on that you don't like, using that left hand, we're gonna play it now." I said, "When Diane jumps, Diane, don't tip the ball to Trina. Tip the ball to the goal." I said, "Trina's gonna jump, she's gonna drop step, she's gonna roll, and Trina, use your right arm, keep them off of you, catch the ball, lay it in with your left hand." She didn't say a word. I said, you can do this. Diane, being Diane, did exactly what we asked her to do. Trina caught the ball in the air. A lot of you don't know, but it's just a natural reaction when you play basketball. A lot of times you catch the ball, you come down, you try to dribble. We didn't have time for that. She laid the ball in the basket, boom, ball game. Those girls went crazy. It was unbelievable. But then we got on the bus, we can't find Trina. She's in the locker room fixing her hair. I mean, that girl fixed her hair after every ball. And that's why she's a cosmetologist.
Yes, yes.
But we went on that year. We played RS Central in the conference championship. We got beat. We went to the conference tournament, and we beat Burns again in the semifinals. And we played RS Central, and we almost clipped them. And then we went to the state playoffs. I can tell you, I was blessed the day that Trina walked in that gym. She's not only a good athlete, she's a superb person. And I can tell you something. She has blessed a lot of people, fans in Kings Mountain High School. Tonight, Kings Mountain Hall of Fame is blessing you, Trina. God bless you, and congratulations.
I tell you, that was an awesome story. And thank you for being here, even though you have the death in your family. I appreciate you very much. I am not a public speaker, but I be around people so much. I just want to say I am so honored and privileged to stand here before you for the momentous occasion. I never really have thought that this would happen for me. I want to thank the committee who put this together and felt I was worthy of this honor. I'm standing here today only because of special people who influenced my life, and I would like to thank them for their contributions as well. Basketball was not on my agenda for my life, but when I was in the junior high school, which is now the middle school, these two coaches kept harassing me to try it out for basketball because of my height. I decided, what the heck? And it was Miss Albertine and Miss Summit. I said, what the heck? I get to go to all the games, and of course, the boys played after we did, so that was a win-win situation. I couldn't even make a layup when I started, but they didn't give up on me. I started evolving and understanding what the game was all about. When I got to the high school, I was in for a rude awakening. I met Coach Brinkley. He didn't play. He likes to win. He likes to win. I learned to hit as many shots as possible because he believed in suicides. You paid for missing that shot, especially if it was a freebie, a foul shot. You definitely ran your suicides. The more we ran, the more I remembered what a proper shot should look like. I now realize he was developing me to be the best I could be. You are one of the reasons I'm standing here today. Then comes Coach Scoggins in high school, where we started winning championship games and I started being recognized more. My parents didn't drive far distance, so when I made the All-Star team, Miss Scoggins made sure I got there. She took me everywhere that I needed to go. I still remember the night I scored my 100th point. I knew something was going on because my mom and dad walked in the gym and they never came to games, home or away games. When I hit the 1,000 point, the game stopped and they gave me the ball immediately and recognized me that night. I just enjoyed playing, but apparently I also set records. To think that record still upholds almost 40 years later is a humbling experience itself. But to be honored for it is more rewarding. I am so grateful for all my coaches pouring into me, allowing me to develop the skill of basketball. My teammates who had my back, some of which I still remain friends with today. And my family and friends who came out to support me tonight, I am greatly appreciative. Thank you so much. And I just want to say to everybody that had a part of me being inducted tonight, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yay!
To induct the final two inductees,